This technology, I believe, will transform anesthesia. This is a paradigm shift. It leverages the most highly trained individual in anesthesia. It leverages them so that they can provide services in multiple areas.
He or she can walk doing the other things that we have to do. We do a lot of hands-on things, anesthesiologists in our hospitals, but we can also glance at our iPhone and see what's going on in the 3 or 4 rooms that we're taking care of that day, that moment, and make sure that everything's going well.
The teleanesthesia was developed around web-based technology, and so it virtually opens up every hospital, every clinic, every ASC across the country. It really makes it a very scalable product, one that is easily installed in any location.
We also have the ability to put a TV camera in the operating room and look at the anesthesia machine or look at the patient and see what they're doing. Once again, we give an anesthesiologist the ability to look into an operating room without actually physically walking to the operating room or even physically being in the same hospital possibly.
There's about 40,000 anesthesiologists nationwide, and 15 to 20% of those anesthesiologists will be retiring in the next 5 years to 10 years.
Increasingly in underserved areas, there aren't anesthesiologists available to CRNAs. And in that case, an anesthesiologist can then be made available to that CRNA. He or she can look at the trends, at the actual vital signs of the moment, which is a big part of what we do. And again, with a TV camera, look into the room, even seeing the patient's color, the blood loss. You can get a lot of information from the TV cameras.
Which keeps the patient in their community. It also captures the revenue in dollars for the small rural hospital. And that's one of the biggest issues we find today, is that most rural hospitals are struggling to keep their doors open. So if they can keep 400 to 500 additional surgery cases in their community and perform those cases and be paid for them, it may be the difference between a small rural hospital keeping its doors open or being closed.
We can take an anesthesiologist and force multiply him or her from within a single OR to multiple ORs, to multiple ORs in the state, to multiple ORs in the country.
This is going to be a key issue as the population continues to grow older with the baby boomers and demand for surgery increasing. This problem is going to get worse unless we have a solution like teleanesthesia.
It's a force multiplier and a cost reducer for anesthesia. It takes the anesthesia care providers, the highly trained and very expensive anesthesia care providers, and extend their ability to give service, thereby reducing costs.
It removes the walls. It creates a virtual OR for the doctor to participate in, and so it eliminates that obstruction. And it also creates the whole United States potentially as an OR without walls.